Hello, everybody. We are now live and getting all of these things ready here, all the windows to monitor your chat should you choose to engage in the discussion. Otherwise, today's topic, will be, do you have the right to be happy? Or should it be something that you earn? Clears throat. Okay, so basically, if you don't contribute to society, you do not have the right to be happy. And if you contribute to society, therefore, you earn the right to be happy. What does this all mean? Actually, a lot of people get happiness from determining the fact that they're allowed to be happy, not others around them. That brings them happiness, strangely enough. Denying people happiness, it's a really weird phenomenon. But given that not so long ago, 2020, a study found that, 15% of Americans were happy. Imagine that. Before the shutdown, before the pandemic, before all of these things, only 15% of North America were happy. Wow. We live in the best country in the world. We live in the best times ever. We have all these freedoms. Only 15% are happy. So I'm guessing since a lot of people were not happy, they needed to enforce certain things to have other people decide that no, you are happy and this is the way that you will behave and do stuff. And yep, strange. I found it really, really weird. I mean, honestly, between you and me, if somebody shoves a study in your face, don't believe anything. Take it with a grain of salt. But this study, I don't know. Maybe there's another study out there that, says that 99% of Americans were happy. Now, between you and me, is it possible? I don't know. I don't have a feeling that it is 15%, and I don't have a feeling that it's, in the 90% either. I don't think it's one out of the two either, so I'm thinking that this 15% makes a lot of sense. Now, what is happiness? That, everybody's going to have their definition of being happy. But normally, whatever puts a smile on your face is something that makes you happy. But are you in control of what makes you happy? Well, yes and no to a certain degree, I would say, because obviously, a very long time ago, there used to be this genre where movies was in a category called comedy. But can't have those anymore because somebody's always offended by the joke. I'll be right back. I gotta go and check up on something. Just making sure that my cats are not tangled or anything because I heard a large thump. But yeah, it's the wind catching the door. So, hey, Before the Hobbit, how are you today? How are things in your parts of the galaxy? Are you happy with your life? Are you part of the 15% of Americans that are happy? Weather is terrible, tropical storm. Yeah, we were hit last week with Hurricane Lee. And I don't know which one's coming in your parts of the woods, but it is getting crazy out there. Lots of floodings, lots of everything. But for the most part, apparently we are in for some sun this week, so I'm happy about that. I'm really happy about that. I wish I won the lottery, but I'm happy. Sounds about right. Then I guess the next question is, well, what makes people happy? And does money the more money you have, brings you more happiness? So that's another question too about this happiness debate. But buying a lottery ticket, you're kind of putting it in destinies. It's all chance that you may or may not win stuff. I don't like lotteries. I don't like having anything other than myself decide my fate. But yes, I am guilty. I did buy some lottery tickets in my life, obviously. And frustrated by the fact that I did not win, so therefore I don't like them. No, if I try something out, I should be lucky. I have the right to be lucky, and I have the right to win since I did buy the lottery ticket. So, if I won the lottery, I would buy an old mall and make it a personal recreation center. Okay. I don't know. Then people get into injuries and then sue you, and then you lose your old shopping mall. Boy, am I encouraging today. But yeah, I see that you want to do something to give back in return. A lot of people will be like, well, if I won the lottery, I'm going to buy myself a private jet plane. Hello, Isaac. How are you today? Like, are we in control of what makes us happy, really? Or are we just told what will make us happy? And therefore, we are stuck liking and being happy by stuff thrown down our throats. His advertisement and all these ads promoting somebody that's happy playing golf. Therefore, if I would play golf, I would be happy. For a lot of people, getting success is making them happy. So, how do you measure success? And is there anybody out there that really wants to be miserable? So, I mean, is being miserable what makes people happy? You're happy? Good to know. Good to know. I don't know if I'm happy or not. Well, I am kinda. I mean, I wake up in the morning and my cats are walking all over me. So that's kind of funny. But I'm also like, oh, cats, really? Why now? Couldn't I sleep another minute or 5 minutes more? But then I'm in this phase until I drink my first cup of coffee that I don't know if I'm happy or not. I just want coffee. Coffee makes me happy. And coffee gets me ready to deal with, whatever comes after coffee. But so what makes you happy if you're happy? May I ask? A lot of people are doing worse. Yep, true that. True that. You know, some people say, "Oh, you're not that old," and all that this and all not all that that, and I am losing usage of my entire right side, and it's totally random. There's not one thing or another thing that determines it. It just either collaborates or does not. So I either walk or I fall. It's just the way it is. I'm not hurt. I'm not, I'm not in any pain. It could be worse. It could be far worse. But I was just thinking about that was, a lot of people think that I know that me growing up, I had an uncle that said that I did not earn the right to be happy because of the job that I held or the people that I was trusting. And, they just kept on telling me, you don't have the right to this kind of life or that kind of life, or because I'm the one that studied, I'm the one that went to university, I am the one that, has the right to the perfect life. You do not. Dang. Okay. Well, my condolences. But 94, man, that's a good age to get up there. I mean, that's the same age as my neighbor here. And my neighbor's going out and doing his garden, and it's a huge garden. And he cuts his grass and all that stuff. Man, he's still keeping active. But yeah, he's got no hearing, no nothing. Every time you talk to him, it's the same old conversation over and over again. He's just living one life after the other, and they all look alike. So it'll be interesting to see, but it's a good age. I don't know if I'm going to get up to that age. Every day given to me is a wonder. Okay, well, I'm hearing two sirens now. That's one. Okay, well, I guess the two sirens were just the echo of that first car. Okay. I've never seen, well, yes, I have, but I'm not going to mention what I was going to say. Not on, yeah, because I don't like cops. But you kind of sometimes need them, so sometimes whatever. Well, hopefully he died in his sleep and peacefully, or in the hospital surrounded by his loved ones, or maybe not. Maybe he was hooked to a machine for his past 2 or 3 years, and finally everybody decided, okay, that's the end of that. Sometimes I have the impression that people like to promote or prolong the suffering. But, it's just a perspective. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.